into the all-new Action One Network. Turn up your volume.
We can do what we like. So come by. I love it when you come by. You come by.
But I just took a trip, went and saw the truth. You should get a ride on mamas. I'm the best thing I introduced this entire Hakeem, Elijah, Juan, I'm being honest.
This is everything, this is where the race, this is my medicine, this is you and me, everybody jumps in.
Hey yo. Back in this thing again, A1 Live. We appreciate everybody that's checking us out via Facebook Live. Everybody checking us out on weareA1.com. Make sure that you go on Google Play and get the app. You know what I'm saying? The app is out now. You know what I'm saying? Apple coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Tell them quit making us jump through the loops because we coming, man. You know what I'm saying?
Tiny GB.
Acting bad on them, run up the bag on them, press that gas on them, hit the dash on them. Y'all trying to get the money, y'all ain't gon' stop me. I'm trying to get the money, y'all ain't gon' knock me. Acting bad on them, run up the bag on them, press the gas on them, hit the dash on them. I'm trying to get the money, y'all ain't gon' stop me. I'm trying to get the money, y'all ain't gon' knock me. See y'all done messed up, put some respect on my name. See why they mad at me? I'm trying to make a little change. This for all my workers, working for minimum wage. I can't be nice to them. Y'all gotta feel my rage. How you gonna count me out? I got hit after hit, showing that fake love. They been thinking they slick. I be Uber trapping, getting my money legit. And my bow tie shining. I don't put ice on my wrist. They be side talking. I be hearing the words. See my parents die. I done been through the words. All these fake rappers, they be getting on my nerves. Southside still holding up. Had to go hard on my verse. Acting bad on them. Run up the bag on them. Press the gas on them. Hit the dash on them. I'm trying to get the money. Y'all ain't gon'
10,000 subscribers.
Yep.
Hey, man, we pushing the numbers. I mean, you know, that goes the same for any platform that you see Action One on, you know, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Snapchat, LinkedIn, whatever.
Everything.
If you see us on there, go on and hit that like, subscribe, follow button. You know, we love to hear from you. We love to connect. You know, we love to see what you do. And, you know, it's just been amazing that we've had so many wonderful artists, entrepreneurs, individuals reach out to us through social media.
It's true.
And, you know, it's always funny, you know, they talk about those 6 degrees of separation. You know, that's one thing about this A1 community. Like, no matter who we pull them in, what we pull them in from, they seem to have a connection to somebody that's already
It's true.
in the A1 community.
Real talk.
Jay Nicole,
What's up, man?
how you doing?
I'm good. I'm, you know, like I am every Wednesday and every day of my life. I'm just happy to be here and happy to be alive and moving and going.
Lifted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man, you know, I came in the studio and, you know, I see all these wonderful, what is this that I'm looking at? You know what
Man,
I'm saying?
you are looking at greatness in your hand right now.
Okay.
What you are looking at is just the concert flyer. The flyer is not going to be as great as the concert itself. But
hold up. What concert are you
there's
talking
a concert, man. There is an Action One Media
What?
first anniversary concert.
Oh, okay.
Man.
1 year.
One year, man, holding it down.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna have some dope independent artists in the building. You know, we're gonna have my girl Brittany Balmer, Rosie Bush, my boy Nick Ramsey, Live and Learn, Jedi J, Man, we got Cicely O'Kane in the building. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a real good show. It's gonna be a mix of hip hop, R&B, and soul.
Yeah.
So it's something that you definitely want to come to. It's an event for the millennials. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna kick back. We're gonna enjoy life. And we gonna, what you say, get lifted. But you know what? It's gonna be on August the 3rd, 7 p.m. at High Volume Music Live. Doors open at 6 p.m. Get there. It's the place to be on Saturday, August the 3rd. The Action One Media first anniversary concert.
Man, a big shout out to the big homie Ant Boogie, man. High Volume Music Live, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always a good time. Man, A1 was out there this past weekend.
Yeah, we were.
You know, man, and I'm pretty sure, you know, any of y'all that subscribe to us on Instagram, you know, you saw some of the footage that Jay Nicole put up. You know, A1 was definitely in the building. And, man, I could tell you, man, that Collective Hallucination.
Man, they were dope. They were dope. That was my first time seeing them live. And, you know, I've seen videos before, but the videos don't give them justice. So you guys definitely need to go and check out Collective Hallucination. They stream it on all platforms, too. So it's some good music to listen to.
Yeah, it just was all original music, all instrumentation. You know, no tracks, no
Shout out Ant Boogie.
voiceovers, you know what I'm saying? Just all live.
Dope.
And you know, like I said, on top of A Boogie and all the other dope musicians that was there all night, man, they had some wonderful vocalists, man.
Man, shout out Antic, Cadency.
Yeah, man.
They were here in the
Chanel,
studio,
man. Yeah. Like, man, like all of the singers, they like just blew it.
Keynotes. He has a video posted on the Action One Media page. Check it out. He's dope.
Young Prince was in the building.
Yeah,
man, you know what I'm saying?
Prince T'Challa.
Yeah, man, everybody was holding it down. But yeah, no, I just, you know, I had a great time, and you know, just appreciating, you know what I'm saying, that real music, still being there. And you know, I think that's just a testament to why they've been around for so long. But
next weekend though, at the same time, at the same location, what we got going on? The Indie Friendly launch concert.
Yeah, Sid the Man, Indie Friendly. They're a collective of independent artists. And you know, they just put on for each other. So yeah, they're actually going to be there this weekend, the 27th.
2 more weeks, y'all.
Yeah, and you know, that's gonna be definitely a show to see. You need some tickets. Just, you know, holla at Sid the Man or look at Indie Friendly. It's actually a free event.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Come through and see. But you know, for this A1 though, you know what I'm saying? You know, we are selling tickets. We got the early bird tickets going on right now for $10. And go get your tickets now, because I can tell you the price is going to go up.
They are going to go up. You can't come to the door. I know Jay Nicole. I know Atum Rock.
Yeah. Nah, and if you really, if you have just any questions, man, just look up the artists, you know, that we're going to have on the ticket today. Every one of these artists, you know what I'm saying, you can see have performed on some big stages. Yeah. Every one of these artists, they take their craft serious. They're out there investing. They're out there hustling.
Yeah.
And, you know, every time we turn around, we see them on bigger stages. And so, you know, that's why we're blessed to have them going to be in the building. So, yeah, go get your tickets now. WeAreA1.com.
/tickets.
Hey, man, they out there, man. They out there. Hey, man, you know, we ready to rock and roll today. You know, we got a wonderful individual that's joining us today. You know, he's you know,
what's up with it, everybody?
Yeah, man. He's been down with A1. You know, one of the individuals that actually came to the A1 launch party.
Yes.
You know, when we were getting off the ground.
Oh yeah, you know I had to be in that thing, man.
Yeah, man. The one and only
we
brother
John
J.C. Lewis. What's good, brother?
Oh man, everything's good, man. It's just chilling and I'm enjoying it, man. Thank you guys for having me out here.
Hey man, we appreciate you for coming out with us today, man. I know
Yes,
you know, you're a musician, And you're also a community advocate, which I'm pretty sure. And on top of that, I know you got a plethora of other titles, man. We definitely gonna get into and break down, man. But like I said, man, we just glad you came out today, man.
Awesome
Glad you got to see, where we started from a year ago.
Yeah.
And where we come to now, man.
Oh yeah.
We appreciate you for riding with us, man.
Yes, sir.
So man, we finna get into this first commercial break. Then we gonna be back with the brother JC.
Let's get it.
Brother iTunes Rock. We are A1.com. RJ, Q, what's up?
Yeah.
You
Put your
tuned
money
into the
where your
all-new
community
Action
is.
One Network.
Get in the
Turn
action
up your volume.
at weareA1.com.
We can do what we like. So come by. I love it when you come by. I love it when you come by.
But I just took a trip, went and saw the truth. You should get a ride on mamas. I'm the best thing I introduced this entire King Elijah. One, I'm being honest.
This is everything. This is where the race. This is my medicine. This is you and me. Everybody jumps in.
He says he loves it when I'm natural. He loves it.
Trying to control the masses, but I'm still skipping the classes, so I don't have to listen to the madness.
So much value in who you are. You should know it's okay to take your time.
Action One, doing it for the culture.
Get in the action at weareA1.com.
You tuned into the all-new Action One Network. Turn up your volume.
I lost me trying to find you, so I wrote this to remind you that I'm okay. I'm okay. I was lied to, but I tried to provide you with the things that only God can give. Only God can give. Plus I tried to revive you, but baby, how I'm supposed to breathe with no air? You know that ain't fair. That's why I had to learn to love myself. Baby girl, you should know it's okay to take your time. And baby boy, take it slow. You don't have to live a lie. You'll never find true love in someone. You'll never find true love until you truly learn to love yourself. Until you truly learn to love yourself. You'll never find true love in someone else until you truly learn to love yourself. Believe the signs when they show you, 'cause love will get heavy. If someone's not ready, yes, hearts will be broken, your faith will be tested. So keep on investing in you. And pain's not love, it requires much more than the eye can see. What I truly mean is that you've gotta love yourself before you love someone else. There's so much value in who you are. Baby girl, you should know it's okay to take your time. And baby boy, you gotta take it slow. You don't have to live a lie. You don't have to live a lie. You'll never find true love in someone else. You'll never until you truly learn to love yourself. Until you truly learn to you'll never find true love in someone else. Until you truly learn to love yourself. If I didn't love me then, I'm about to love me now. It took some time to get here. I'll never turn around. I had to shed some tears to appreciate the smiles. And pressure makes diamonds. You know I'm about to say, baby girl, you should know it's okay to take your time. Baby girl, just take your time. Take it slow, just take it slow. No, 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 no. Until you truly learn to love yourself. Until you truly learn to love yourself. Love yourself. Baby girl, you gotta love yourself. It's okay to take your test. So much value in you. Take it slow. Take it slow. You don't have to live a lie. No. Never find your love. You gotta love yourself, love yourself, love yourself. Until you truly learn to love yourself, love yourself. Gotta love yourself.
Hey, man, we got the one and only JC holding
yeah.
us down, man. How you doing, bro?
Bro, I'm doing real good, man. It's all good over here, man. Just enjoying life and I'm having fun, man.
Most definitely. So, man, this is your first time up here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Actually, on the A1 platform, man.
Yeah.
So, could you just introduce yourself to the people, man? Let them know who you are, where you from, and, you know, just some of the things that you, you're into.
Oh, man, I'm right here from H-Town, man. JC Lewis, Christian rapper, been doing it for about 8 years, man. And, yeah, man, I just love what I do, just giving the word of God through music, man. Yeah, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Been blessed to be on some pretty cool platforms. Moody Gardens, we did a couple of shows. Slitterbond, we did a couple of shows. Just really enjoying it, man. I got some really cool things coming up too.
Oh, man, most definitely. So, man, how long have you been spitting?
About 8 years, man. Started back in 2011. One of my best friends, man, said, "Hey, man, I got the studio. You can come up there. I know you've been writing and stuff like this. Come up there, give it a shot, man." I gave it a shot, and hey, that's how we got the first album done, man. And now we're on our 7th now.
Man,
That's all it takes is to just take your opportunity and just do something. Get into action, man.
There you go, get in action.
What, you say you're on your 7th album?
I'm on my 7th, man.
Oh, man.
That's man.
The grind is real, bro.
Your discography is better than a lot of people.
Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. So like, what first got you, you know what I'm saying, into the path of Christian rap? Just because I know that, everybody, spit, freestyle, or whatever.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different things that we can generate content about.
Right.
But, you specifically chose to get in that lane and stay in that lane. You know what I'm saying? So, what kind of influenced you for that?
Well, real talk. I mean, the influence is God. You know what I mean, man? It's just simple as that. God is the biggest influence, and He's the one that leads me down this path. So if He leads me, I gotta follow, man. And it's just that simple. I remember back in the day, shout out to Smiley High School, over down the northeast side. That's where I come from. Yeah. They used to do the beating on the table, at lunchtime with the pencil and stuff like that. And everybody
the girls
did
with
their
the nails.
yeah, there you go. Everybody did a little freestyle thing and stuff like that. With that music and everything like that. And it was, everybody start off, watch me come down, all that type of stuff.
Come through.
Yeah,
It's
watch
your
me
boy.
come through. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, I'm like, okay, this is a little something, and then I started writing songs. I actually sing just a little bit, but I mostly rap, started writing little songs like this, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta do this for Jesus, man. I gotta do this for Jesus, and like you just said, there's so many things, content that you can write about, a lot of it, let's be honest, not necessarily the most positive thing, putting folks out there on that track, dope game, fast money, all this type of stuff. I want to let people know that there's a level above that, there's a level above that, and when you go with Jesus, you're at the highest level, you're at the best level.
Most definitely. So, man, how did you deal with some of the politics of the church? Because I mean, even if you're a Christian rapper spitting positive stuff about the Bible, Christian, everything else like that, you know, there's still a certain segment within our church that, you know, that's foreign or different to them, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, rap automatically comes with this connotation with it, man. So, you know, just doing it for, you know, 8 years, 7 albums, man. Like, how have you navigated through that?
Well, you know what, man? I have been blessed. I've really been blessed not to have to deal with a multitude of, you know, that type of mindset. One of the first major avenues that opened up for me was at this church. There was this church over on the north side, and I saw, you know, Vacation Bible School there, and there was all these kids and everything. You know, I was like, hey, this could be a great opportunity to reach out to the young kids there. I didn't know anything about the church besides I saw it and they had a bunch of kids there, and I was thinking this is a good opportunity. Right. So asking you shall receive, right? So I walk up there and I set up a meeting with the pastor. The pastor was about an 85-year-old Caucasian guy. Think about that now. Now I'm in there, you know, probably dressed something like what I got on now, casual clothes. I didn't come in there with a suit and tie as well as I can remember. I don't think I came in there like that. But I just told him about what I wanted to do in terms of getting the ministry out there, Christian rap. And next thing you know, he's like, yeah, I'm all for it. I'm like, well, praise God, you know. So some doors got open right then and there. And, you know, I really haven't had to deal with a lot of that. But if I did, you know, hey, I just have to go where God will allow me to be. You know, if I wherever God places me to be to reach people, hey, it's a blessing, and I say hallelujah to it, man.
Most definitely, man. And, you know, just kind of piggybacking on that narrative of going where the Spirit leads you, man.
Yeah.
Like, you've been led to do more than just music and be a rapper. You know, everybody has a different legacy, you know what I'm saying, that we're going to leave on this planet. And, you know, some people make their mark on us through music. And, you know, that's a wonderful and beautiful thing. And it's also a powerful tool. But, you know, sometimes, you know, we're led to do a little bit more. Can you just talk about, you know, some of the other things that you have going on? You actually have an event going down this weekend.
Yeah, man.
You know, I want you to build on that.
Yeah, man. It's going to be all the way live. Bring you, the fam, Pookie and them, Nunu and them, Tay-Tay and them, bring everybody, okay? We're having it's called Savor the Summer. You know, we're having a Savor the Summer concert series. The first concert is going to be Saturday at 6 to 8 p.m. at a place called For God's Glory on 7629 Harrisburg. And what we're doing is we're doing a Christian rap concert with 20% of the proceeds from the ticket sales, which are $10, going to the Houston Food Bank. Okay. Also, people will have the opportunity to drop off non-perishable food items, preferably canned goods, things of that nature, on site while they're there. So we're going to be not only feeding people spiritually, but we're also going to be feeding people physically as well. So it's like the best of both worlds, man. And the music's going to be all the way live. You know, we're going to have a good time with it, man.
That's dope.
Most def. What made you partner up with the Houston Food Bank?
Well, you know, I kind of what you just mentioned. You know, I didn't just want to, you know, just do concerts and things of that nature. I wanted to do concerts where we're also giving back to people in multiple ways. You know, it's always great to give people the Word of God and the Word of God through music. Don't get me wrong, but if we can do something to help people out through a charity or through some type of giving, you know, of gifts or whatever the case may be, it would be a great thing. So first thing I thought, hey, let's go out to the food bank. I've personally seen them distributing food all throughout the city, and I know the good work they do. I know how legitimate they are. I know the help that they provide throughout the city, and I wanted to partner with them, and I asked, and you know, next thing you know, we're getting started with these concerts, and it's been a blessing, man.
Man, most definitely. And you say concerts, so it's more than one, right?
Concerts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna have the second one, which is a similar concert at the Midtown Arts Center, you know, on August the 10th, from 6 to 8 p.m. You know, so we're gonna be there, getting it in over there. Man. Same type of thing. $15 tickets for this one, and people can also drop off food on site.
Most def. You know, can you speak on some of the artists that's gonna be there?
Oh yeah. So we're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be myself, JC Lewis, my boy Rev Rob's gonna be there. My fiance, who's also a beautiful singer herself, Sincere, is going to be there. We're going to have poetry. Yes. We're going to have poetry by my boy Jay Speaks. We're going to have sounds by DJ Ice One. You know, we're going to get it in. My boy Jamakis is going to be there. Marcus Jordan is going to be there. Okay. You know, we're going to have comedy by Miss Buki. So, you know, we're going to have a little bit of something for everybody. Comedy, rap, the whole 9 yards, man.
Right. Most def, man. That's man.
That sounds like it's gonna be a good time,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, and you get to do something good for the community while you're having fun. So why not get in the building?
For sure.
Gotta be there. Like I say, bring Pookie, Nunu, Tay Tay, Cray Cray, bring the whole fam, man.
Right, most def.
But you mentioned your wife. Your wife is a singer, right?
Yeah, my fiance. We're about to get married. That's coming up real soon. Once we solidify the date, we'll let everybody know. But that's coming up real soon. Yeah, my fiance is actually a Christian singer herself. She's been doing it for several years now, and not only is she just a beautiful woman, she's a beautiful woman with a beautiful voice and a beautiful soul, and yeah, I really love her.
Aww.
Get your voice. That's right.
On the air, baby.
We're gonna send her this clip, baby.
That's what real love do, baby.
Man, y'all gonna do y'all track together, man? You told me.
You know
y'all
what?
did a track,
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. So, this is a real cool blessing, and you know, even more so than my fiance. Glory has to go to God, right? You know, so He allowed us to record our first 2 singles. And they're going to be at the concert. We're going to actually debut those right there at the concert. So you got something else you might want to check out there, man. It's going to be lit. It's going to be all the way live, man. So, yeah, we got 2 singles. I'm doing the rap, and she's singing the hook on those. You know, it's going to be good. It's going to be good.
All right, most definitely. Man, how was that process, man? Y'all was able to click and vibe
Y'all
it up,
mesh
man?
well?
Well, you know, like I say, I do a little bit of singing, and I was like, ooh. She like, nah, baby. Let me
Let
sing.
me handle that. You stick to what you do.
Right.
That's why he put us together, you know.
Sound like my wife, man. Yeah.
Let it go.
Nah, that's my part, bro.
You rap. You rap and let me sing.
Let me stop playing before people start believing that. I actually do sing a little bit, but no, seriously, I actually wrote out the lyrics to the songs, and you know, I wanted to make sure that I had something written for her that would be, you know, something that we can really mix well with and collaborate on, and it came out beautifully, and everybody will be able to see that and hear that on the concert on June 27th. I mean, June 27th. July 27th.
Shout out DJ Screw. Rest in peace.
Hold it down, man. Hold it down. Man, so you know, I love what you all are doing. You know what I'm saying, using music to reach the next generation of thinkers. So, man, let me ask you, you know, just because it's you know, it's a narrative going around out there, and you know, you kind of see it just with everything going on in the news and the headlines with some of the major churches and theology and things like that. That millennials and younger people are starting to move away from the institutions. You know what I'm saying? I don't think necessarily you can ever move away from the message, you know what I'm saying, or the principles, everything else like that, but they're kind of moving away from those institutions. Like, what are some things that you see the church doing today? I guess we can go right and wrong to try to get that message to the next generation. So, like, what are some things you see, you know what I'm saying, that they are doing right and proper engagement?
Okay. Well, any church that actually preaches the truth of the Bible, you know, there you go. That's a win right there. That's what you're supposed to do. That's the right thing to do. That's what, you know, pastors are called to do. Preach the truth of the Bible. The last thing you want to do is give a message that'll send somebody straight to hell. The last thing, I'm just serious. I'm being serious with it. You know, if we have to preach what's actually going on, you know, from God and what God says, you know. So when the Bible says that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, you know, no man can come to the Father but through him, that's what we have to understand, and that's what we have to realize, and not get into, you know, there's multiple ways, because there's only one true way. Multiple ways will send you to a place you don't want to go. It's called hell, you know. So we have to be able to preach the truth of the Bible.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the main thing, as long as we stick to what the Bible actually says, and not only preach that, but also preach it in a way to where, you know, people can receive it and then share that same truth with others.
Right, most definitely. Why do you think that you do see more millennials and younger people moving away from these institutions of theology?
Well, there's a lot of things going on, man. There's a lot of things that are trying to persuade people otherwise. You know, even when you go on social media, you know, you might go to church and hear one thing, and then you got homeboy, you know, homegirl, you know, posting something else. And, you know, that might be the last thing that resonates in your mind because it's the last thing that you saw. So, you know, when it's something that seems like it has a little bit of truth in it, but it's actually false, you know, that's what's leading a lot of people astray. Not just social media. Then there's the need to be, you know, I guess so receptive of everything. You know, we don't want to push anything away because we don't want to get called non-inclusive. You know, we don't want to get called intolerant or things like this. But again, I just had to be real with you. Jesus, okay, is the way, the truth, and the life. No man can come to the Father but through him. That's what the Bible says. And we as Christians, you know, have to stick with what the Bible actually says. Because, well, if there's only one way, there's only one way.
Okay. So you think that it's just kind of a mixed bag of messaging, you know?
There's a lot of mixed messages out there. Yeah.
That's going on, man. Okay, I can see that. So, man, just kind of building on being a Christian rapper. Should I say independent Christian rapper, you know,
baby.
yeah, because, like I said, that's our thing, you know what I'm saying, supporting independent artists. What is that market like out there? You know what I'm saying? Like is there, you know what I'm saying, album, you know what I'm saying, sales, streams out there, you know what I'm saying? Is it just for the love of it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay. So you trying to say, are we getting a little,
little
change or whatever? It depends.
Well, should I say?
What is the market like?
What is the market like?
Yeah.
Well, in Houston, the market is is actually very good. Houston is actually known as one of the top, if not the top, city in the nation for Christian rap. You know, we have a bunch of Christian rappers who have made a name for themselves and have done some great things out there to glorify God. One of, if not the most famous Christian rappers of all time is a guy named Lecrae. All right, and Lecrae is from right here in Houston. I don't want to I don't want to get the wrong side of town. I don't want nobody coming at me. But he's from right here in Houston, you know, and he's done some big things. And there's a bunch of others, you know, including some of the guys I just mentioned are going to be in the concert coming up on Saturday.
Most definitely.
And I can see why, because Houston is, first of all, it's such a huge city, and has so many different people in it, you know. So a lot of people congregate through religion and belief. So, you know, I can see why you would have such a large gospel Christian music base here.
And we have so many people that are faith based. There's several streets. Don't want to name it in particular, but there's several streets you can go down. And you're like, okay, there's literally 2 churches on that corner. There's a church on that corner. And, you know, it's a good thing, you know, to have so much of, you know, houses of God around. And it's also a good thing to see, and this is from my experience as a Christian rapper, seeing different rappers just coming together. Hey, man, I got this project. Or, hey, man, I'm going to be putting on this concert. You should come through, you know. And it's good to see unity like that, you know. That's from my experience, you know.
But, you know, I'm glad you said that. I'm going to kick up a little controversy right now. Just
There
a
you
little
go.
bit.
There
Just
you
a
go.
little bit, okay?
All right.
So, you know, you mentioned that, you know, in some neighborhoods you can go down, you can see 2, 3, however many churches all in one area.
All right.
Right? And then on some other parts of town you go through, you may see one church. You know, you may have to drive a few streets to see a church, you know. And in my opinion, just from observation, I haven't looked up any statistics or anything like that, but just from observation, it seems like the neighborhoods that have a lot of churches are normally the neighborhoods of people of minority descent. Black people and Hispanics.
Okay.
Black people and Hispanic people, you know. a lot of times they have the neighborhoods with all the churches, and then if you go further out or wherever else, maybe around the corner to the gentrified new side of the neighborhood,
The new side,
you'll
okay.
get another side that doesn't have so many churches. So
Okay.
why do you think that is?
I don't know exactly why some are placed one place and some are placed in another place, but the good thing is that I don't see a lot of churches closing. In other words, people are still going to the house of God, and that's the main thing. As long as people are going to the house, getting fed the truth, hey, it's all good, you know. And I just think that's what it is. As long as we're actually being fed to where we can feed others, you know. I think that's the main thing.
Most definitely. Man, let me ask you, man, how do you deal with Christian rapper beef? You know what I mean? Like,
Is there Christian rapper beef?
Yeah, I mean, you know, like, what do you do? Like, if, you know what I'm saying, somebody just come out dissing you.
You come at him. You come at him, bro. You come at him. You like, bro, my squad gonna pull up
Yeah.
and pray for you.
We gonna lay them hands on you.
Holy hands.
Yeah. Spray you with some water. Holy water.
But nah, you know, Christian rapper beef, you know, I don't see, like I say, Houston's a good city, and this is just from my experience. You might ask somebody else, and they may have different, but from my experience, we, you know, again, it's all about, hey man, I got this going on, collaboration, you know, it's not like people, again, from my experience, are like competing against each other. Bro, I bet I sell more than you though. Watch, I'm gonna get more downloads. I'm gonna get more spins. I'm gonna get. Nah, I don't see too much. Of that.
Right.
Yeah,
Most definitely, man. And you know, how do you how do you deal with somebody who, you know, they got the right spirit, right? You know what I'm saying?
I think I know where you about to go.
The word of God is on their spirit, it's on their heart, on their mind.
Already.
But you know what I'm saying, they can't necessarily articulate themselves.
He ain't got no flow.
Yeah, they're like the bars is.
He's anointed
yeah,
though.
He
is anointed.
Like how do you deal with that? You know what I'm saying, dichotomy, man. You know what I'm saying, like you let them down easily. You know what I'm saying. You let them on, and you know we pray for the track. Like, what do we do in those situations? Because I ask artists this, you know what I'm saying? It's like a thing that I ask artists or whatever, but I haven't had a chance to ask a Christian rapper this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you just support regardless, you know. You just support.
Just let them drop it.
You know, yeah, because you know, I'm not gonna exalt myself. You know, some people might think some kind of way about me, so I'm not gonna put myself on a pedestal. But yeah, you'll go to a concert every now and then, or you'll hear somebody, hey, bro, I got the new track, you should check it out. And be like, hey, bruh, oh, you got something, man. Yeah, God bless you, man. You know, so yeah.
But you know, everybody, you know, no matter what kind of music you're doing, whether you're doing Christian hip hop, you know, regular, I guess, hip hop,
yeah,
you know, then the answer is always the same. Y'all never crush their spirits, man. Y'all never be like, man, your track is whack, because you have respect for them, because they are artists, and it does take a lot to put your art on the line for people to criticize it.
And you know what? Sometimes you seen people come up too. You seen people come up. First time you see them, they all nervous. Hey guys, I'm about to do this song for you guys. Check it out. 1, 2, 3. You know, like, yeah, no. And then you see them.
That literally sounds like something that plays on the radio right now, mainstream radio, not weareA1.com.
There you go. There you go.
But yeah, then they go on. And
yeah, you check them out like a year or two later, like, oh man, that's live. That's live. I like that. So you never can just, you know, crush somebody like that, because you never know. You might be throwing water on a fire that might be just, you know, about to burn up.
Yeah, man.
Pouring water on a grease fire.
Stop throwing water on me, man.
Man, I just be trying
That's
to.
what they do, man.
Let me tell you.
They be hard on me, man.
I'm your real friend. I'm your real friend. I'm going to tell you when your stuff is trash. If it's dumpster juice, I'm going to let you know.
Dumpster juice.
Yeah.
Like, before I even say the words, they tell me the thoughts is trash. You know
before you get that first nigga.
Before he get a thought.
Nah,
when
bro,
he get that look in his eye like he about to, nah, bro.
Look in my eyes and be like, yeah, nah, man. You know what I'm saying? I need that type of support, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to have JC up here some more, man. You know, give me some uplifting. You know what I'm saying? Spiritual counseling, man.
I got you, bro.
That's exactly what you need. That's exactly what you need.
Y'all are
Hey
mess.
man, the Lord is always with me, man.
There you
know
go.
what I'm
There you
saying?
go. Yeah.
Mind, body, and soul.
Yeah. But nah, you.
No, not
Oh man, but you all right, man. Like you know, you definitely have to be encouraging of people because I think that like one thing is like you can always see like whether the talent and whether the drive is there or not. You know what I'm saying? And to me, like with the independent artists, that's kind of more important than anything else because the person with the right drive is gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? Like regardless, like if you already see them having that spirit to want to succeed and want to grow and also, you know what I'm saying, wanting to spread whatever the message is, like the right type of person is going to get better at it, you know what I'm saying, versus, you know, some other people that think they naturally got the gift of the gab and, I'm already a million sold, you know what I'm saying,
bro. One thing you never want to do is get arrogant. That's just in life, you know, and then especially, you know, when things are in a widely public arena because you can embarrass yourself really quickly, you know. You know, I'm just saying, you know, you don't want to have that type of attitude, you know, especially as a Christian rapper because we're supposed to be all under God, you know, not putting yourself above him like, hey, watch these bars. These bars gonna be sitting so hard, bro. I put that on everything, man. My flow is legit. You know, you don't want to be that type of person, man. You don't want to be like that.
Oh man, all right, man. Well, man, we finna roll into another break, man. Brother I2 Rob, man, and brother JC, man, holding it down, man. Get y'all tickets for those concerts right now. We are a1.com/tickets. RJ, cue us up. Man, you still here? Go on and subscribe.
Get into action. Yo, we back at it again, baby.
What?
Get into action.
3.
Get into action.
Tell me what is the deal, tell me what is the deal.
So I challenge you today to start strong.
Get into action.
Tell me what is the deal. Cause I'm calling for you.
Get into action.
Can you feel that? See, I'm calling for you. Can you feel that? See, I'm calling for you. Can you feel that? See, I'm calling for you. Say how you really feel.
We ride with G. We ride with G. We ride with G. We ride with G. Riding with him, you a breathe. God and Jesus, Holy Spirit, come and be. If the devil with that 1, 2, I'm gon' hit him. With that prayer in that word, I'm gon' get him. Straight out my mouth with the word of sin. 66 books I'm bringing, I ain't playing. Easier getting off at the free throw. We know God is undefeated, off the 0. God and Jesus, Holy Spirit, we is riding. Proud to say we got the Lord and we ain't hiding. God and Jesus, Holy Spirit, we is riding. Proud to say we got the Lord and we ain't hiding. And they got for us on that straight and narrow. Mark for the price of something like an arrow. Little room every time we move through. Jesus scares, he was free straight away now. Ain't no way that I'm gonna be crying. Say you can't beat the devil, you is lying trying. I got a lot of words you can't keep. Know that I sleep real where protection 3D. God and Jesus, Holy Spirit, we is riding. I'm proud to say we got the Lord and we ain't hiding. God and Jesus, Holy Spirit, we is riding. I'm proud to say we got the Lord and we ain't hiding. In your hood and straight up down your street, we coming with deep, we 3 deep. If you don't get this message, put it on repeat. If you don't get this message, put it on repeat. Everlasting like a champ, won't see defeat. Can't hit Jesus with that rope, but don't know heat. Fiery darts can do no damage, leave a stand. Know my Lord is invincible, won't feel no pain. God and Jesus, Holy Spirit, we is riding. I'm proud to say we got the Lord and we ain't hiding.
God and Jesus, Holy Spirit, we used to ride and ride. I'm proud to say we got the Lord and we ain't hiding. Yo, yeah, and we ain't hiding. Yo, yeah, and we ain't hiding. Hey, my name is JC. Thank you guys so much.
You see, you will not be let down. You will not be disappointed, man. Shout out to the homie Jay Norm in the building, man. You know what I'm saying?
Jay Norm?
A Action Squad always holding us down, man. And make sure that you go and get those tickets right now for this anniversary concert. We're trying to tell y'all, man. So, man, JC, man, you got any projects in the fire right now? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Anything that you working on, man?
Oh yeah, you know, like I say, I stay on the grind, man. So on July 27th, the same day as the concert, I'm gonna be releasing that 7th album that I spoke of a little bit earlier. It's called Hear the Sound. Okay, it's called Hear the Sound, and it kind of goes back to what we were talking about a few minutes ago. There's so many things that people are hearing that just aren't true. So I want people to hear the sound, the actual sound truth. You know, the sound, word of doctrine. You know, and it's gonna come out through the music. You know, so yeah, we're gonna get it in. That's coming out on July 27th, and people can pick that up at my website, jclewisonline.com. Once again, that's jclewisonline.com.
Man, what's dropping?
That's how you know he legit. He got a whole website out
a
here.
whole website.
Y'all need to get your game up out here. I be looking for artists sometimes like, you don't have a website?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
You gotta you are a business. Every business, whether you're an individual or a corporation, you need a website.
Man,
that's
Boom.
free game.
Facts. Message. Hey, man, how can they? Can you let the people know one more time about the concert and the event that you have going down this weekend? How they can get tickets and how they can support you with that?
Okay, I'm glad you asked, man. So on that same day, that's gonna be a busy day, y'all. It's going down July the 27th.
Yeah.
All right. At 6 to 8 p.m. at 7629 Harrisburg. Harrisburg.
Everybody names show.
But I knew what you was talking about.
Harrisburg, over there on the East End. Yeah, we're going to have the concert 7629 Harrisburg. Over there at the East End. It's called For God's Glory. And people can get tickets at the same website, jclewisonline.com. The tickets are $10 with 20% of those proceeds going directly to the Houston Food Bank. So we're feeding some people out there, and we're going to do a great job with it, man. Also, people can drop off non-perishable food items while they're there. Preferably canned goods, things of that nature.
Man, that's real. That's real, bro. That's real, man. One last question I got for you, man. That I try to pick the mind of all the different artists that we that we have come up here. Just because, like I said, I believe so much in legacy. Between my kids, family. I know that. At the end of the day, the things that you say and do, while you're here, for better or for worse, will outlive you, physically, man. So when it's all said and done, man, and you hang up the mic, man, what's the number one theme or message that you want people to gain from your music or your artistry?
Okay, so you say when I hang up the mic. So on my 100th birthday.
Yeah. Hey, that's facts, man. That's facts. Hey, man, look, it's only us that they tell, hey, you too old to be
right.
Whatever,
So as long as you got it in you, got it in you. So go ahead and get it out of you. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So, but no, to answer your question, the type of legacy I want to leave is, I want to leave a legacy that lets others know that God is real. He's there to save. He's there to protect. He's there for us. He's never going to be against us. And if I can share that in a way that lets other people know that, receive that, and then share it with others, I believe I've done a good job. And as I mentioned, I'm about to get married. So
shout out to that, man.
I'll have a wife that I can do that with, and hopefully we can definitely share that with our children and grandchildren, great-grandchildren, leaving that type of legacy for them. That's even more important than the money, but let's not get it twisted. I want to leave an inheritance for them too. But the best thing we can do is leave an inheritance for them up in heaven.
Most that, brother, man. Hey, man, before you get out of here, man, give everybody your social media handle, your website, how they can, you know what I'm saying, follow you and holler at you, man.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that because there's, I wanted to mention once again the other concert. So we're going to be at Midtown Arts Center, same time, 6 to 8 p.m. The tickets are $15. It's going to be, when I say same time of day, the day is going to be August the 10th. Want to make sure we got that straight there.
Yeah.
Two different concerts. Okay.
Thought about that as soon as I said it. Yeah.
August 10th.
There you go. August the 10th. Once again, I say August the 10th. We'll be at Midtown Arts Center, 6 to 8 p.m. The tickets are $15 for that concert, and 20% of those proceeds are going to go back to the Houston Food Bank, plus dropping off non-perishable items. You can get the tickets for that concert on my website. Once again, jclewisonline.com. All right. My Facebook is John. That's my actual name, John J.C. Lewis. All right. And you can also hit me up on Twitter. I am John J.C. Lewis. So that's the social media information right there. Hey, hit up your boy. You know, let me know that you heard me on the radio today. Right here, you know, and it's gonna be a good thing, you know. So I'm getting it in with Action One, and you know that's a blessing. So yeah. Hashtag it, whatever you want to do, you know. So let's go ahead and get it in because this squad right here, hey, these people are legit, man, and I love hanging out with them. So you know, it's a good thing to be on there. So once again, that's Facebook.com, John J.C. John J.C. Lewis, and Twitter.com. I am John J.C. Lewis.
Most def, bro. You got anybody you want to shout out before you get out of here, man?
And shout out to first of all the fam, mom and dad. You know, my little sister Sonya was good with it. Also shout out to I think I can give this girl about 4 shout outs today. Shout out to
They're working, baby. It's all right. I co-sign it.
There you go.
You just better keep it going after y'all say I do.
Oh, you already know. You already
Exactly.
know. Shout out to my my little honey bun, Sincere. You know, and shout out to everybody out there. You know, and I hope that's something that I said. You know, especially about the truth getting out there. We have to remember that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. No man can come to the Father but through him. You know, if you believe and call upon the name of the Lord, you shall be saved, and that's what the truth is. You know, so like I said, the CD is gonna be called "Hear the Sound," and you know, there's the sound message right there. There's the sound doctrine right there.
Man, most definitely, man. Hey,
Hear
man.
the sound, baby.
RJ, man, we should have had the organ queued up, man. You know.
Hear the sound.
Most definitely, man. Hey, man, but we appreciate you coming through, man. We appreciate you supporting us, man. You know what I'm saying? That means
for
a lot,
real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, man, everybody, like I always say, man, everybody that came through to that A1 launch party, you know what I'm saying, believed in us, man, and we appreciate you, bro.
Oh, you already know, and just, you know, part of the fam. I do want to shout out one more event.
What's up?
Garden City Music
Oh,
Festival.
man.
You already know.
Yeah.
Shout out Ebony.
Yeah, Sister Rain.
Yes.
Sister Rain, man. Yeah, man.
All right, the homegirl Ebony's gonna be there, you know, and September 21st, you know, we gonna get it in over there in the Fofo, Acres Homes Multi-Service Center. So, the Fofo, I said that. So, you know, we're going to get it in. Garden City Music Festival, I'll be on the roster. I'll be on the lineup there. You know, we're going to have a great time. So, Garden City Music Festival, Acres Homes Multi-Service Center, September the 21st. Make sure you guys are there. I believe doors open at 10 a.m. So, we're going to have a nice early morning on that Saturday, and hey, we're going to get it in.
Most definitely, man. And make sure y'all stay tuned in to Action One because we actually going to have a Garden City Music Festival coming through.
You already know.
Before the actual event to promote it in.
Yeah.
And man, I think we done had almost everybody that's performing.
Come through the A1 platform already, you know?
So we got,
so that's dope.
Yeah, man. That's dope, man. That's dope, man. Hey, man, Jay Nicole, man, what they got to do for them tickets again?
Man, you have to go online to weareA1.com if you want to be in the building for the concert of the year. Straight up.
Get
It's
them
it's
early bird
hot
tickets.
Independent artists from H-Town.
Early bird
Real
tickets.
artists.
Get them early birds.
Early birds only
Man, only 10.
$10.
You know what I'm saying? Only
Come
10.
through. A1 anniversary concert August 3rd, 7 p.m. It's a Saturday at High Volume Music Live, located at 8405 Alameda Genoa. Get your tickets online, weareA1.com/tickets.
Most definitely, man. Hey, man, shout out to the Bridge of Light Tour. Make sure that y'all check out all the shows that we have on Action 1.
Yeah.
SG2 in Space goes down every Thursday at 8 p.m. and every Saturday at 2 p.m. TVMA to T. Miss Tanya holding it down. Hey, man, another week up, another week down.
Whoop, whoop.
Remember, action, agility, life, and community. The new age of media. We
Yo.
here. Jay Nicole, how we leave them every week.
Get in action, baby.
Yay. Peace.
I got this feeling and it burns through my soul and it makes me feel all kinds of good. A simple feeling and I just can't help myself. It just makes me feel all natural from the way that I talk, yeah, and the way I lay my tracks. You would think I was from way back. He says I'm from another era and I can't get with that, baby girl. Just be yourself, you'll rule the world. He wants me to be natural, baby. He wants me to be free. He says he loves it when I'm natural. He loves it. He loves it when I'm natural, baby. He loves it, and I'm feeling for ya all the time. Just be yourself when I'm around. He says he loves it when I'm natural. He loves it. Ooh, just be yourself, just be yourself. Ooh, just take your time. Ooh, you're not even 30 yet. Ooh, you're doing just fine. With life, take your time, do it right. He says he loves it when I'm natural. He loves it. He loves it when I'm natural, baby. He loves it, and I'm feeling for ya all the time. Just be yourself when I'm around. He says he loves it when I'm natural. He loves it. Ooh, don't be no fool, don't play yourself, just be yourself. Ooh, be natural. Ooh, don't be no fool, don't play yourself, just be yourself. Ooh, be natural. Yeah. Ooh, don't be no fool, don't play yourself, just be yourself. Ooh, be natural. Ooh, don't be no fool, don't play yourself, just be yourself. Ooh, be natural. He says he loves it when I'm natural. He loves it. He loves it when I'm natural, baby. He loves it.
Peace, brother Atum Ryan. You tuned in to Action One Network.
Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Back in this thing again, A1 Live. We appreciate everybody that's checking us out via Facebook Live. Everybody checking us out on weareA1.com. Make sure that you go on Google Play and get the app. You know what I'm saying? The app is out now. You know what I'm saying? Apple coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Tell them quit making us jump through the loops because we coming, man. You know what I'm saying?